Good evening, viewers. This is Sudarshan Meghalaya. And now we bring to you today's news bulletin. Before going to the details, here are the headlines. East Khasi Hills police confirm murder in 4-year-old girl's drowning case. Ribhoi erupts in protest over brutal murder of 13-year-old girl. Pala signals political comeback strategy as talks reach Congress High Command. And Shillong to host Tri-Nation Women's Football Tournament, final set for October 27. The news in detail. In a major development, East Khasi Hills police have confirmed that the death of a 4-year-old girl, initially believed to be an accidental drowning, was a case of murder. Superintendent of Police Vivek Aim stated that a special investigation team uncovered evidence showing the child was deliberately drowned by a 13-year-old boy, now placed in a juvenile home. While the motive is still under investigation, the accused cited a dispute over biscuits. Possible sexual assault is also being probed. Separately, the SIT is investigating the murder of a 7-year-old boy found in Maupat. Post-mortem results are awaited to determine the exact cause of death.
SIT, which has been formed, has established that the accident, the drowning, was homicidal. So she was drowned deliberately by the accused, who's juvenile in conflict with law. He's still in juvenile home. Only thing is, the SIT is still yet to ascertain whether the drowning, the homicide, or the act was done in perpetuation of argument which happened over biscuits, which he has said, or whether it was an sexual assault attempt. There are many indications to the latter, for which we need to establish. So SIT will take some time to establish whether there was any sexual attempt. But one thing I can say, that the drowning was homicidal in nature. Injuries and all that, some could be antemortem, some could be postmortem injuries and all that. Usually if the body is exposed for a long time, then you can have postmortem injuries, also means after death injuries from the various elements of nature. So we are waiting for the postmortem report to actually ascertain what type of injuries were antemortem, maybe if there are postmortem injuries also. So from the postmortem report, we will get a clearer picture of how he died.
Thousands of residents from 42 villages in Ribhoi district marched in protest on Monday, condemning the horrific murder of a 13-year-old girl that has left the community in shock. Organized by the Joint Action Committee, the demonstration saw participation from students, parents, village leaders and social organizations including KSU, RBYF, HYC and HANM. Protesters demanded swift and severe punishment for the accused, with many calling for the death penalty. A candlelight vigil was held in the evening to honor the victim's memory and pray for her eternal peace, sending a strong message against crimes targeting children.
Prasnong Pratha, Pradong Prathan. Bagi ramba senang, belum tambang lebih sempat jumpi. Kawit jadi kena, kibalik tamkai. Yang kilo-kilo kibriyo, kibasuk tulu, kijing tulu kibasabari, basandat. Ini lagi gisi, habinya lagi senang kita. Kibun kisama, kibun pabde kita kisama ramba. Henry kisama limrang kubangyong, kibujusong ang kiling abos bagi bat ki mobile. Kejumban, jom kena ki ponsat, hapok jom ke internet. Bangun rumah berpait, lagi tu ki prim jakria, lagi kam jakria ki kam aurea. Nak kentu nene, hana kupur, government ro betul subah berkangau pun gitu lama pun pedang agak jai benriu bujungi kamtam hangi jai benriu kibangi on bidang jai benriu sedang berkil hari ini syak pertanyaan agni kiri baru.
Meghalaya Pradesh Congress Committee or MPCC President Vincent H. Pala has signalled a potential political shake-up ahead of the 2028 Assembly elections, revealing that several sitting and former legislators, including some from the ruling front, are in talks to rejoin the Congress. Pala noted that discussions have reached the party's high command, suggesting a strategic regrouping by the Congress to reclaim its foothold.
And many of them will come with conditions. Many of them will come with the, not exactly now, maybe sometimes, because they are still with the government, they don't want to expose their names. So that again, I cannot tell you, but we do have a good numbers of them who have already met me personally, met even the high command, and then told them the future. And you'll not believe it. But even amongst the sitting MLAs or so, many of them have met us, and I think the time will tell, history will tell at the time, and definitely will let you know, because this is an election which you cannot hide beyond certain times. But at the same time, it's not proper for us to tell, because they may change their mind. So I think it's, I'll tell you in the right time, not now, but quite a number which beyond my expectations.
Pertakuna village in East Jaintia Hills district celebrated the inauguration of its water supply scheme under the Jal Jeevan mission, marking a significant step towards clean water access for rural households. The scheme, costing 1.83 crores rupees, was inaugurated by Santa Mary Shilla, MLA of Sutunga Saipong, who praised the dedication of officials and emphasized environmental conservation to protect water sources. Currently, 107 households has benefited from the initiative. The event saw participation from Deputy Commissioner Shivansh Avasti, Executive Engineer R. Kinjing, PHE officials, village leaders and community members. A delegation led by the Daloi of Ilaka Shiliang Mentang, K. Saryang, along with VPP, MDC and executive members, met with officials of the West Jaintia Hills District Administration to address safety concerns in Lapangap village. The meeting held at the DC Conference Hall focused on a recent incident that raised fears among villagers ahead of the rice harvesting season. A joint memorandum was submitted urging the government to deploy security personnel before 15 October 2025 to protect residents and their crops. Copies of the letter were also sent to the CMGHADC Superintendent of Police, BDOs of Namdong and Laskeng, and the President of Sinjuk Waheshnong, Rejantia.
Em có những tiếng kia hà còn nó bằng áp và tôi ini kuah lumah wak baik ko program yang di sentisnam tôi for lumulang em có những đâu hay for wa mudi wa em kuba dabi wa tu kendau dia betularu kata kedau wan ini cakmat kesorkar lebok juga kechan ko ebru iu ya dau rap Joli ayo kuba lai iyo to unsom senam lai iyo to kaga dan teladam egi dewum banse Datuk kini disengai juga menghoda kami pelum pelang di lebar karenanya mau lebar demban se lewat cak de kepuari uwe yang kubahau. Tapi kedawan itu.
The Sinjo Kirang Bashnong of Birnihat area organised a felicitation program to honour Sustenance Sotun on his induction as a cabinet minister in the Meghalaya Democratic Alliance government. Sotun, who also serves as the MLA and MDC of Jirang constituency, expressed heartfelt gratitude to the village leaders and Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma for the opportunity to serve in the state cabinet. The event, chaired by Ba Jonios Aim and Kendrowell Lapang, saw participation from village headmen across Birnihat. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma announced that the process for the government's takeover of SSA schools and revision of SSA teachers' salary structure is nearing completion. Speaking at a meeting with SSA teachers in Shillong, he confirmed that a crucial follow-up meeting will be held on Thursday to finalize the remaining details. The move is expected to bring significant changes to the education sector in the state.
Proposal of the state government for taking over of SSA school to the government. And number two is regarding the implementation of pay structure for SSA teachers. So the meeting today is a very positive meeting, and on Thursday again there will be a meeting to be chaired by the Honorable Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, in the presence of Honorable Education Minister Sir Lakman Rambu and all the official of the Education Department, and that meeting will take place on this Thursday this week. Honorable Chief Minister informed the association that the paperwork regarding the long pending issues of the SSA teachers, that is pertaining of taking over of SSA school to the government, it's at the final stage. And number two, regarding the implementation for pay structure for SSA teachers, also it is in the final stage.
A two-day workshop on Skill Development Training and Resource Centre for Self-Employability kicked off today at the State's Convention Centre, Shillong. Organised by Indian Centre for Research and Development of Community Education, Internal Quality Assurance Cell of CNOT College and Entrepreneurship, Innovation and Incubation Centre, the event aims to promote innovation and self-reliance among youths. Scheduled for October 14 to 15, 2025, the workshop focuses on practical skills for employability and entrepreneurship. Reverend Dr. Xavier Alphonse, SJ, Director of ICRD-CE, is leading sessions on community-based education and livelihood opportunities. The Sandur Art, Craft and Design Society successfully hosted its first ever Sandur Art exhibition today at Khatsaupra College Auditorium, Mairang. The event showcased a vibrant array of handicrafts, sculptures, paintings, ceramics and photography by young local artists trained under the society. F.R. Kharkongor, Principal Secretary of Arts and Culture, inaugurated the exhibition as chief guest, praising the initiative for nurturing creativity in the region. The event was attended by Deputy Commissioner Anita Kharpor, Principal Dr. Bolnas Nongum, artist Marbor Singh Marbanyang and members of the local art community.
Agriculture Department nila notify ya Mairang kung art district usnem anajar atau pada function na bolong state central library aliang yung chief minister ro kula fel state ya artist yung Mairang manila financial assistance ro to bor but kane ki maginda ye bitang dengan ki scheme ra dat konroi umot ro pala say ang volunteer Murkiosha Second House ban signify ban art district indang pensyur, indang kesan, indang pensapriang, but indang encourage ya kumki artists, the whole artistic community kumnang complete the painters, the sculptures, the sculptors, the designers, but for the terba pindang ya chwan.
A new futsal football ground was inaugurated in Ratachera village by Santa Mary Shila, MLA of Sutnga Saipung constituency, alongside Deputy Commissioner Shivansh Avasti. Built under the DMF scheme for fiscal year 2024-25, the facility aims to promote sports and youth engagement in the remote Narpo area. Shila emphasized the importance of community cooperation and responsible use of government-provided infrastructure. She also announced plans for a 15 lakh rupees retaining wall near the ground and urged parents to guide children away from drug abuse through positive dialogue. The event was attended by school students, villagers and local dignitaries.
Di futsal yo engaged hi yo yele akedi yo miling kita di jing wa yo ki kita di wasi ni te daw the one ra di futsal kelen yo kini ki samla yo engage ya di sports mati di sports dengan ko on ti for kamtan di samla tempat jori pi dan mkam ga ga sports ga futsal wa ra ni Like people cut bonjat, kat ni sini bon bagi jing sio tu bakra ki samlang I am tu do ki do kan di play. Tapi kat ki ciye. Dia isai kat kini ki jing development wara sarkar. Dia isai pen MK ni lah. He tahu berkat lagi bi berkat he tahu kat mobile lah. Selain dak ki lah sini nong. Yo sing jabe yo sing dok kapat. Kata tu MK bah.
JN Stadium in Shillong is set to host 3 international women's football matches later this month as part of a Tri-Nation tournament. Sports and Youth Affairs Minister Wailat Miki Shila announced that Meghalaya earned the opportunity following its successful hosting of the Durand Cup, AFC qualifiers and other friendlies. The tournament kicks off with India versus Iran on 21st October, followed by Iran versus Nepal on 24th October. The final match will see India face Iran again on 27th October.
We are being given the opportunity to host the Tri-Nation tournament of senior women that will be held here in Shillong in our JN Stadium on 21st of October between India and Iran, 24th October Iran versus Nepal, and 27th October 2025 between India and Nepal. So these are the 3 international Tri-Nation match will be held here in Shillong.
And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius were recorded. The relative humidity is 73%. No rainfall was recorded today. Moving on to Shillong, 16 degrees Celsius of minimum temperature, 22 degrees Celsius of maximum temperature were recorded. The relative humidity is 68%. No rainfall was recorded in Shillong. Meanwhile, in Juwai, minimum temperature 17 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 23 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 66% and no rainfall was recorded either in Juwai. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Juwai says dry weather is most likely to occur. Before winding up this news bulletin, here's a short recap. East Khasi Hills Police confirm murder in 4-year-old girl's drowning case. Rebhoy erupts in protest over brutal murder of a 13-year-old girl. Pala signals political comeback strategy as talks reach Congress High Command. And Shillong to host Tri-Nation Women's Football Tournament, final set for October 27. And that's all we have for you today in this news bulletin. Until tomorrow, thank you for tuning in with us. Good night.